Hello, hello, hello. Kiss up to God. To God be the glory for all the wonderful work that He does. Thank you, God, for another do over. Thank you, God, for another day to get it right. Thank you, God, for life, health, and strength, family, and friends. Thank you, God, for this brand new day. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. It is so good to be all with you guys again. I took a week off because I am doing Lent, and I just wanted to get away from the social media in a sense a little bit, you know. But I do have this channel, so I don't want to stay away too long. I might lose some of my our audience, and I don't want to do that. But I'm so happy to be on with you today. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your Southern Belle. And since I last came on, I have um, gotten quite a few subscribers. And I thank you all so very much. I appreciate you coming on, listen to this Southern Belle, this country girl. Because what I was doing, I was putting shorts on in the morning, like praise shorts, and my picture, and like good songs to wake up to, good songs to get you through your day if you're dealing with some stuff. And so that's what I did, and I think that's where I picked up a lot more of my subscribers from. But I appreciate it, and I'm praying that they clicked on that little video in the bottom. I think it's the bottom right hand corner that shows the entire video, and I think some of them did, and they were able to view more of my videos. And it says 1,000, but it's not really. It's just broken up into shorts and videos and lives. So don't think I got all those. No, no, no. Thank you so much. Today I was looking because I want to do like another Black History. So I was looking and I was like, was President Obama our only Black president? Because they always make jokes of Abraham Lincoln because they say he had coarse hair. So I don't know. So when I typed it in, it said we had like seven more before him. Not with the complexion of former President Obama, but I was like, what? So you know me, I'm nosy. I want to see what's going on. So I start looking. So anyway, this is coming in from Dr. Leroy Vaughn. He's an LA author of the self-published Black People in Their Places in World History, 2002. Vaughn's most important source was Joel August Rogers, who had a pamphlet saying the five Negro presidents. So I'm gonna tell you, it did it. You tell me, what do you think? So anyway, they have John Hanson. He was the first Black president. This is what it says. I'm just telling you what the website said. 1781 to 1782. Oh, it was only 1 year, huh? The new country was formed March 1st, 1781, with the adoption of the Articles of Confederation. This document was actually proposed on June the 11th, 1776. That's a familiar year, correct? But not agreed upon by Congress until November 15th, 1777. Maryland refused to sign the document until Virginia and New York signed it because they didn't want them to be larger than they were. Once the document was signed in 1781, a president was needed to run the country. John was chosen by Congress, including the first president, George Washington. Nobody ran against him, as President Hanson ordered all. Nobody ran against him. I'm sorry. President Hanson ordered all foreign troops off American soil and removed of foreign flags. He established the Great Seal of the United States, which all presidents since then have used. He also declared the fourth Thursday of every month to be Thanksgiving. So that was John Hanson. And then we have Thomas Jefferson. He was the third president of the United States, 1801 to 1809. And they say he was Black. His mother was half breed Indian squaw. That's what they call him. And his father was mulatto from Virginia. He fathered several children with Sally Hammond, a mulatto slave with whom he lived with in Europe. And everybody knew about, him having a lot of children by a slave lady. All right. Andrew Jackson was the seventh president of the United States, 1829 to 1837. His mother was a white Ireland who had Andrew with a black man. His siblings were sold into slavery, his half brothers and sisters, but Andrew wasn't. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of the United States, 1861 to 1865. His mother was from the Ethiopian tribe, and his father was African American. Last about Thomas Jefferson, um, Thomas Lincoln, I'm sorry, being his father, but they said that he was sterile because of childhood mumps, so he couldn't have children. Their nickname was Abram African the First. Warren Harding was the 28th president, 1921 to 1923. Harding never denied his ancestors. When Republican leaders called in Harding to deny his Negro history, he said, "How should I know whether or not my ancestors was one of the ones that jumped the fence?" So he wouldn't deny it. Calvin Coolidge was the 29th president. Coolidge, I'm sorry, was the 29th president, 1923 to 1929. He probably admitted that, no, he proudly admitted that his mother was dark, but claimed it was because she was mixed with Indian descent. His mother's maiden name was Moore, and that was the name given to black people, just like in American Negro was given to black people. Then we had Dwight Eisenhower, the 33rd president, 1953 to 1961. His mother, Ida Elizabeth Eisenhower, was considered half black. And then, of course, the former president, Barack Hussein Obama. That's what that's what the new administration. But of course, he was the 44th president, 2009 to 2017. He did 2 terms. His mother was white and his father was from Kenya. So all of these presidents had a mixture of them. None of them was like pure black. They all had something in them. But as I read, they was like, well, some of this stuff might not be true, but Dr. Leroy Vaughn said it was. So I don't know. What do you think? Each one of them had a little something in them. I mean, being black is nothing to be ashamed of. I'm not ashamed. I have mixed stuff in my race, but our women were raped by white men. So if there were white children born of black women, what do you think if you got white men raping them? That is there. And the motherland was the first. Africa was the first anyway. So everybody got a little something in them. But I thought that was very interesting to come on my first day back in a week to come up with something like that to get the pot stirred up, just see if I can get some reaction out of anybody. So, do you think this is true, or do you think that these are facts, or do you think Dr. Vaughn was just messing around? Because how did he know all of this? If you want to know anything, you go on the internet, you just hit a button. Those jokers will run down everything. Because I was very surprised when I did click, because I wanted to come on and talk about former President Barack Obama for Black History. But when I typed that in and they started, listing all these guys, I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So, of course, I wanted to talk about it. And I don't really have to say too much about former President Barack Obama because you already know. You already know. Some things, you can't say you agree with everything that the administration do, but I still think that he was one of the best presidents, in my time. I wasn't living in 1781, all that time there. I can just go about when, my living. And I think he was a very good president. And he was well loved. To get 2 terms, fairly. It wasn't no stealing. I'm just saying. But if you want to give a little feedback, what you think, what listen to it. If you want to give me a little input on how you feel about what I said, or if you for yourself, just type in the 7 other black presidents and watch what comes up. You're going to have a whole page. They're going to tell you a whole lot of stuff. Thank you so much for joining me. Continue to share. I really appreciate it. Continue to comment. Continue to like. And please continue to subscribe. My subscription has gone up, and I'm very, very happy about that. And I'm just overwhelmed that you would subscribe to this channel, and I appreciate it. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am a Southern Belle, and I am on the right road now. You guys have a blessed day now. Have a blessed night, rather. All right. Everybody have a blessed one. Thank you for joining me. God bless.